Wolpert over here, y'all. Hey fam, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertantonnyc.com, coming to you with your no frills, the voice commentary from a singer. Oh yeah, baby, top 6 better and better and better. So many good performances tonight. Let me tell you what happened, let me tell you. Each of the performers are doing 2 performances tonight. They had to pick one song themselves as a dedication, and the second song was chosen by their coach, even though we didn't do them in order. So let's get started and see what happened. TeamBlake started out with the coach choice for Cole Vosbury. He did Rich Girl by Hall & Out. And Blake gave Cole a new acoustic guitar in rehearsal just as a one-off. You know, oh, you're doing good, man. Here's a guitar. No, somebody else gave it to him, some guitar company. And this was a nice, simple song for Cole to just lay back and show a little simple vocal presentation. And he sounded good on it, as he does on everything, naturally. He had the coaches bouncing and singing along with him, but it seemed a very safe choice that really didn't challenge him much. I liked his last added growl, and Blake stood for him while his mom was crying in the audience. Oh! CeeLo said it's a pleasure to see him still here and said he considers him a great talent, while Adam told him he loves listening to him every time he's up there. TeamAdam's coach choice for Tessanne was Redemption Song by Marley. And this was a beautiful heartfelt rendition by Tess. Her voice was so clear and perfect while her emotion was very well connected and those notes rang out like a bell. Just so beautiful. She definitely gave me chills on this performance. Adam stood for her and the crowd was going wild. Christina and her girls, the girls are out tonight, you know, out to party. Said she got lost in the performance and called it really lovely. TeamXtina was up next with a dedication from Matthew Schuler, The Story of My Life by One Direction. Work it out, boy! Matthew is probably the most current and interesting contestant on any of the shows right now, and I still don't feel like I know a lot about him. But this was a nice dedication. His voice and presence seemed to be back, and I felt like he nailed this performance and didn't even flinch on the key change. Just popped it on up there and did his thing. Matt's back, baby! He had quite a few big notes in this one, and Christina stood for him. Adam said he's not familiar with the song and said he could tread any ground he wants to after mentioning Hallelujah as one of the best performances on the show. And if you're thinking I got some of the best performances on the show or off the show, make sure to thumb it up, please. I really appreciate it. Thumb, thumb, I need your thumbs, 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 I need your thumbs. I should make a song to that. Thank you very much. TeamAdam was up next with a dedication from Champlin. He did Change Is Gonna Come by Cooke. And y'all should know that I love when Will plays that piano. He did the intro and just, oh my God, it was just so great. Then he stood up to start the song, which was kind of awkward. I didn't really like the part of the song that he started with, but once we were into the song, I really felt like he had such a good connection and made some good melodic choices. This wasn't his best vocal, just a little forced at times and not always well placed. It seemed at times he was having a hard time catching his breath too. Overall, it was pretty good, but Adam didn't stand for him. CeeLo said Will definitely has soul and heart, but notice the jerkiness from the piano to the mic, you know, his intro. TeamAdam's dedication from James Wolpert was I Fell in Love with a Girl by White Stripes. James got on the guitar for this one. His back and forth stump was a little distracting for me, and this had so much pace that it just didn't work well. He also seemed to lose the lyrics at one point in the song. His voice sounded great, if just a little tame due to the pace of the lyrics. It also seemed to go in and out of the pocket, as Blake would call it. Not his best performance. Adam didn't stand for him, and Carson asked him if he was all right. He's like, you all right? Blake said everything he performs is on 10, and he didn't realize there was a mess up in the middle. I realized it, Blake. Why didn't you realize it? TeamXtina came up next. Coach choice for Jacquie Lee was Crybaby by Janis, Joplin. And she started out really big and brassy with the title line and then brought it down. A very nice way to get into the song. She handled the emotion of the softer parts well and brought a pain way beyond her years and experience. I can't help thinking again of CeeLo's statement that she must have swallowed an old lady because she just has so much poise and emotional range in this little 16-year-old body. She finished the song on her knees on the stage to great effect, and Christina stood for her and the crowd was going wild. Christina went up on stage to give her a hug. CeeLo said he believes she's a medium of some sort, that the spirit passes through and called her amazing, while saying she's had the most dynamic variety of music on the show. I don't know if I agree with that. Adam said he doesn't want to see Jacquie when her heart's broken, you know, because of the way she was, because she's never had her heart broken, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's go on. Only one is going home tomorrow night. Oh, that's a good thing, I guess. because I don't know if I could take 2 going home. TeamAdam was up next with a dedication from Cole Vosbury. He did Better Man by James Morrison. And Cole can seriously do no wrong, y'all. I mean, he goes up there time after time and delivers. Even when there's no bells and whistles and big notes and all this, he still finds a way to touch the audience and move me. This was no different. He was singing his heart out up there, and I was loving the gruff as well as the tenderness he brought. Blake stood for him. CeeLo said to see him grow and articulate his emotion makes him proud. Christina called him accurate and interesting, but said it sounded like he'd been singing a lot and advised him to preserve his voice for the show. TeamAdam was up next with the dedication from Tessanne. She did Unconditionally from Katy Perry. Oh my goodness. Finally! A song with some range to challenge Tessanne. This is a big song with a lot of sustained high notes, and I was waiting to hear her tear it apart even better than Katy Perry herself. I'm telling you, she didn't disappoint me either. She got all up in the lyrics and sang those notes like they were set in the middle of her range. Like it didn't even faze her. And then she even went higher than Katy Perry, took them notes on the AMAs and points. I was just in awe of this woman's voice and range and depth, and just, she is amazing. My only problem is that she made it look and sound too easy. I mean, I'm sure people watching this are like, oh, I could probably do that, you know, because she was just, she didn't even break a sweat. She just tore it up like she was sitting at home on the couch doing her thing, you know. Really, really wonderful, Tessanne. Blake called her a world-class vocalist, and I totally agree, and said she can sing with the best vocalists on earth, and he hasn't seen anything quite like her on the show. TeamXtina was up next with the coach's choice for Matthew Schuler. He did When a Man Loves a Woman by Percy Sledge, and I was pulling for Matt in this performance. Such a big song, and at points he excelled, and then in other places he was way off the mark. It was just so wonky back and forth. It started out great, but got a little shrill at points. I think maybe they should have taken the key down, maybe a half step, so he had some headroom to go higher, because Blake even said he started at the top of his range. You start at the top of your range, you have nowhere to go. It just, it could have been a lot better, not his best vocal. Blake said it was as good as he's ever heard him sing, while mentioning he came out singing at the top of his range. TeamAdam was up next with the coach choice for Champlin. He did Hey Brother by Avicii. And he picked the banjo up for this performance, showing just a little more versatility. You can play all this different stuff. I haven't heard this song and was liking it from this rendition. Kind of laid back in the beginning and then kicking in with some intensity after a few seconds, you know, 30, 40 seconds. He seemed even more engaging once he took the mic off the stand and stopped playing the banjo and just really brought the fire on the song. There was fire behind him. He brought the fire once he got away from that mic stand and just sang the song. Blake said he liked the banjo and called Adam an idiot. That's his critique. TeamXtina was up next with a dedication from Jacquie Lee. She did the voice within by Christina Aguilera. And this was such a moving performance and showed that Jacquie can definitely bring control to her vocals when she has the time to live in the song for a while. You know, when they're learning these songs, they learn them, they have a few days to learn them, they work on them, they record them in the studio. It doesn't always get a chance to get in there and to be, you know, to live within your body, for your muscle memory to happen. And she's known this song for a long time, and it showed, because she really had all this control. She did these little things. She brought this and got it bigger. She brought this and brought it smaller. She went into her falsetto on this part. She showed that she can eventually get that control that everybody's saying that she doesn't have. She has it. She just hasn't been able to bring it immediately after learning a song. She said this song was a perfect fit for her, and I believe emotionally and vocally it was definitely perfectly fit for her. I'm telling you, I needed a tissue for this, because when she finished this song, I had tears coming down my cheeks. So beautiful. I think this definitely is my favorite performance of hers. Definitely her most touching. Christina stood for her and was singing along the whole time. Christina said it was the most age-appropriate song for her, and she chose it herself. TeamAdam was up last with the coach choice for James Wolpert, the pimp spot. He did I Do Anything for Love by Meatloaf. And we started this nicely as a ballad with him crooning sweetly. I wrote sweatly with the piano, and then went crazy up-tempo with lots of drama and frenetic energy. Adam kept telling him to make it bigger and more dramatic in rehearsal, and though I thought the vocal was really good, I felt like he was often a little unfocused and pacing with no purpose. You know, when you're going back and forth on the stage, you're doing, then you should be going headed here, headed there, not just kind of back and forth. That's the only thing that I thought I didn't like about it. The ending was nice and a lot more quiet. He brought it down. It was quite a ride for him, definitely, throughout this performance. Adam announced that James is sick in his comments. Did you know that? I didn't know that. CeeLo said he does a great job and embodies the rock opera, and said he has just enough confidence to make it cool. Do you agree? Let me know down in the comments. Kelly Clarkson will be performing tomorrow night along with the top 6, and only one will go home, as I said earlier. Yes, only one going home. This is Robert Anton. Once again, robertantonnyc.com. Make sure to check out some of my other videos down here. I'll be doing some videos for Christmas for you as soon as I can get some stuff fixed. It's killing me right now. But yeah, I have some more videos coming for you for Christmas, and please be sure to check those out. Check out my most recent videos playlist, and I have one cover up now of Mary Did You Know. I think I've been calling it Mary Don't You Know. I've been writing it right, and I sang it right, but I've been saying it wrong. Please check that out and let me know what you thought. Okay, I'm out. Peace. Also, if you ain't scared, let me know who's going home tomorrow night.